It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's a minty, fruity, like extravaganza in my nose right now. Hello again. My name is Jamel. I am the founder and CEO of All Naturally You. Today, you are going to go with me through my creative journey of making a milk soap, my rendition of a candy cane soap. Without further ado, I'm going to get the camera off of me and put it down here so that you can see how to make this candy cane soap, and hopefully it will turn out great. See ya. All right, still good. Still good. Excellent. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It's a minty, fruity, like extravaganza in my nose right now. So nice. Okay, so there is about 33 ounces of oil plus the milk and lye brings us to about 45 ounces of batter. I am going to put, let's see, about 10 ounces each into each of my containers for color, and then the largest will be here, and I don't know what color I want the largest piece to be, so I don't know, I'll figure it out. It's starting to get a little bit thicker, just a little bit. You may not be able to tell, but I could tell when I was pouring it that it's getting a little thicker. So let's see what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do, this one is going to be gold. Now, let's see how I can do this so you can see it. All right, so I need it closer to me. All right. I'm gonna put these little ramekins under here. One right here, one right here. Okay, to give us a nice angle on here. And we're gonna go okay. Red, white, green, gold. So I may not be able to do this while you guys can see this, because I don't want it to be, I want it to be pretty. I want the lines to be pretty sharp. Are these ramekins the same size? Jeez. Okay. Let that set a little bit. I move the camera a little bit so that I can get in here, and it was hard for me to try to do it from that side and see what's going on. So I moved the camera a little bit so you guys can still see and I can still pour from the front. So I had to let this sit a little bit because it was such a light trace. I poured it, and then just like I did with the red, I poured it, and then I want to just come in and tap it just a little bit to see how it's forming. And you see, I hope you can see those peaks in there, which means that it's setting pretty good. And I'm going to now do the next layer, which is going to be the green. Okay, so I've let it sit for a little bit. And I mean, everything is still, the area is still messy, of course, but I haven't cleaned everything up. But I wanted to sit on a tilt for about 20 or 30 minutes so that it can remain that way in the lower layers. So now comes the fun part, some of the fun part, and that is, I'm gonna put my gloves on here. So I made these little snowflakes. Can you see that? Yeah. So I made these little snowflakes. Actually, these go trash, actually. Okay. So actually, I made it with these. It's a mold and still from everything that's going on. Okay, so I made it with this. Of course, it wasn't this dirty. It's been sitting down like that, but put it down like that. So I made different colors to coordinate with the colors of, I just do that? Okay. To coordinate with the colors that's in the soap. So, and then I put a little sparkle just to make it shiny and glittery because I love that sort of thing. So I'm going to place these on top of the soap, and these are just melt and pour soap. It's not anything too fancy, but melt and pour soap dries really, really, really fast. So I wanted to just do something that was festive, that will go with my candy cane theme here for the holidays. I'm gonna see how this turns out, of course. But that's the good thing, I think, about soaping is that you can let your creativity flag fly and, you know, see what happens. This is going to be something. Okay. Tomorrow when we come back, we'll see how this all turns out and when we slice it. So hopefully the vision has matched the reality here. So I'm going to clean all this stuff up right now in some nice soapy water and keep my long sleeves on and my gloves while I am cleaning up everything. So we'll check back tomorrow. Bye. The soap has been sitting for a week now, and I'm going to open it up. Sometimes with milk soaps, you have to let it sit a little bit longer because it doesn't really harden as much, or as fast, I should say, as you know, soaps with just water. So let's open it up, see how it goes. And it's still a little soft actually, but yeah, so see here on my thing, so it's actually still a little soft, but I want to at least do one cut for you guys, and I might just let it sit for a little bit longer, but let's see. All right. and slide it out. Maybe not. Dude. Yeah, it's still soft. Nah. See, it's still a little soft, but this is our first cut. I'm gonna leave it for a little while longer because it's still a little bit too soft. But this is what it looks like on the outside. And these are the stripes on the inside, and it came out pretty well. I can see the white, green, gold, red, white, green, gold, red, and it's all striped at a diagonals for the most part. And then on the top, you'll have your little frosted flowers. So I think it's going to come out just fine. I just have to leave it for a little while and let it harden up a little bit more, maybe 2 weeks now. Okay, thanks guys. I wanted to come back and just give you some final thoughts, my top 3 final thoughts on what I would do if I were to make this soap again. And the very first thing I would do would be to change the order of the colors. In this soap, I used red, gold, green, and then white. And the red and the gold seem to blend together, so you can't really tell that there are 2 different colors in there. So I would probably change the order to red and then green and then gold and then white, just to break that red and gold up a little bit. The second thing is all on me. But I did not take the time to make my big batch of titanium dioxide like I usually do. And I put it in a nice squeeze bottle, and it's all nice and well distributed. And I did not do that this time. I thought that, well, if I just take my time to mix it up with the oils, then, I should be fine. And in the soap, I see that there are some white streaks in there from some titanium dioxide, bits that are not quite as, they weren't blended very well. So, and it doesn't affect the soap or does anything harmful to the people that use the soap. It's just an aesthetic thing that you don't want to see those white streaks throughout the soap. And the third thing is I would take my time with the layers next time. I was so focused on making sure that the layers did not blend in or blend into each other, that I didn't also focus on making sure that the layers were even. So they didn't turn out as even as I would like. In this, just striped, slanted design is a little bit harder than it seems. So I would definitely take my time with the layers a little bit more and just give it a little bit more focus. So that's all. That's all my top 3 final thoughts. There are also some tips and tricks, throughout the video before this. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.